Hello my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. Now yesterday I did a part 2 about discussing about the coronavirus. If you want to check it out, it's on here for you to check it out, so please do. I decided to curl my hair and brush the curls out. If you want to know how I did this, then I did do a video for TikTok, but if you want a proper lengthy video, I can do it for you guys on YouTube, which I will love to do, and I'll show you how I do one-on-one hairstyle because lots of people have requested that, so I'm going to do it next. Anyway, so I am quite hyper because I've had a bit of drink. You know how it is. So, no, I'm going to be answering your assumptions whilst a bit tipsy because I feel a bit tipsy and I'm just like, let's just answer some assumptions. So I've got my old phone with my assumptions on and I'm going to read them out. Before I do, I just want to say that I was bored one day and got some nail varnish and painted the back of this phone case. Do you like it? I don't know. Anyway, so the first assumption is I assume that you're pregnant. Now, I've had this loads of times. If you want to know the answer, please just watch my other videos. And FYI, no I'm not. But I've said more than an answer than just no. My next one is, I assume that you're being paid by YouTube, but you don't want to admit that you're a millionaire. I'm not being paid by YouTube. I'm not a millionaire. If I was, I wouldn't stay living here. I would actually have my own place by now. And my dream dogs and I would have so much that I'd love to have if I was a millionaire. I don't actually understand why I would have such a small free bed. It's not even my house, it's my dad's anyway. He pays the bills and I don't, so. But no, I just think if I was a millionaire, do you know how many times I would have travelled by now? I've travelled, obviously I've been to places, but I would have been to a lot more, many more times than I have done if I was a millionaire. I'd probably own more than one house if I could. I don't know. I can't even picture what I'd do because I know it wouldn't happen. I just don't, it just wouldn't happen. Okay, just no. I'd love to be financially happy money-wise, but I'd never actually want to be a millionaire because I would just take everything for granted, and that's not me. It just doesn't suit me at all. I don't actually understand. And the next one is, I assume that TikTok secretly pays you and you're just pretending that you're low followers for attention. TikTok doesn't pay me, and when people get gifts on their lives, TikTok gets about 70% or something like that. But I don't pretend to have not so many followers for attention. Like, I am so grateful that I have the followers that I have, but I'm not on the app to get famous. Like, it's not me. Like, I really enjoy the app, and I had it ages ago, and I'm just happy that I got it back. And I'm not on it for the followers. I love every single one of my followers. They're really nice to me, but that's not what I'm on there for. But getting followers is it's just a bonus. And I really need some water because I know I've had a drink and it's like, can you tell? Oh dear, I'm like, need to calm down a bit. Woo! I've not really been this hyper, surely. Huh? The next assumption is you're secretly married and not said anything. Again, I've had this one and I've answered it. I'm not married. One day that'd be wonderful, but I just not right now. Are you joking? I struggle to not argue each day to be married, but it's just not the right time, and I've got no money to. No thanks, not right now. If I ever stay with who I'm with, it might not work out. Yeah, that would be nice, but if it doesn't work out, I can't get married. Not to that person anyway. I'm so hyper, and this is what drink does to me. Oh, take advantage. Please don't take advantage, that's a joke. My next assumption is you don't really have a dog. The pictures you got are from Google Images. Now this not made me mad, but had me think, why would you, oh no, you don't understand. Of course I have a dog. She doesn't, right, when I was living with my mum, she got our dog, Polly, for the two of us, and I moved out to live with my brother and my dad, and the dog just stayed there. I can't financially afford to have her here with me. I would bloody love to, because I love her to bits. I saw her the other day. If you want to see my video, it's on TikTok. Honestly, I love that dog so much. She means absolutely everything to me. If anything was to happen to that dog, I think I'd be really heartbroken. I wouldn't talk to anyone for just ages and ages. She's family, and that's just the way it is. She's like my daughter. I don't even have yet. I say yet, if I ever have a daughter, it could be a son. That's if I ever have kids. It goes back to my assumption of being pregnant. I've mentioned in past videos that I'd want to take you guys on that journey, because it would just mean a lot to me. I want to say a very big thank you to those that have commented to my videos saying that they like my videos, to keep up my content. It means so much. And I also want to mention that I'm not able to reply back to messages on Instagram at the moment because it's playing up. I don't know if it's Instagram playing up or my internet. We've got a new Wi-Fi box or router, whatever it's called. We got a new one. So it could be having teething problems. I don't actually know. But I'm not ignoring anyone on Instagram. I just can't reply back. And they might think, you're ignoring me. Trust me, I'm not. I really want to reply back, but it's just not letting me. And it stops you from typing as if the person's blocked you. But I know they haven't, because they're still able to message me. So please don't think I'm ignoring you. I can't reply back. And this phone's locked already. I have to unlock it. But no, I had to include this before reading the rest of my assumptions, because I didn't want to forget. I'm really forgetful at times, especially when I've had alcohol. I hiccuped a little bit. Probably didn't notice. So the next assumption is that I assume your parents are still married, but they divorced because they couldn't stand living in the same house. That's not strictly true. They divorced because of a private matter that happened, and I am not going into it. I've mentioned bits in a video, but I'm not sure if I went into complete detail. But I just want to mention now that they're not living together because they've been divorced for a long time over a private matter, which is not going to get mentioned on here. So anyone that thinks that they didn't want to live in the same house, one parent chose to leave, and then later on divorce the other parent because they asked to be divorced. One parent said, I want a divorce. The other parent said, you can bloody have one then. And he gave that other person the divorce that they wanted. But that person got the divorce that they asked for, turned around and told all their friends that they divorced the other person, but actually it was the other way round. So I just think, they've not been together for such a long time, and to be honest, when I want to have an escape or just a break from one of the parents, I've got another bedroom and another house to go into. So to be honest, divorced parents are better than married parents in my opinion. Like, I would never want to be divorced when I'm older, but at least my kids, if I ever had any, would have a choice of a house to go to. Like, I just think that's really cool. I do. I think it's cool. Anyway, so I know I sounded and come across really annoyed with that assumption, but I have had it a few times, but not included it in the video until this one, and I was like, it's about time I answered it, don't you think? So my next assumption is you don't actually like to cook. You just pretend that you like it and take credit for other people's cooking just to get the followers on Instagram. I don't have Instagram to get lots of followers. I have it to talk to friends and family and to follow celebrities that I like to follow because I like to see what they're up to, how they're doing, and I don't go on Facebook anymore. So it's one of my only ways of contacting people. I have WhatsApp and I've got Snapchat, but I don't really use Snapchat much at all. It's only on this phone, not on my current phone, and I like WhatsApp, but it's got a load of ex-work colleagues on there that try and message me asking if I'll go back, and I'm just like, well, no, I'd rather find somewhere else than go back there, to be honest. But that's something that I'm not really gonna go into, so please don't be commenting, can you tell us more about it, because I just don't want to. It's private, and we all have things that we want to keep private, and that's okay too. Yeah, so I just don't even know what to say. Like, it's just got to that point where I just try my best to just live in the moment and just not be bothered what happens, what people say, and just I've had people hate on me, especially on TikTok. But you know what? The only way, because people often would be on there and they would be arguing, and the only way that I can actually stop the argument is to disable the comments, and it solves everything. I don't want to keep doing it because sometimes I like to reply back and say, I hope everything's okay, things like that. But I have some people that are very, I didn't ask you to ask if I was okay, or I didn't ask you to say anything, and it just makes me think, if you don't like what you see with my videos, then you don't have to watch so many other people to watch. Yeah. Anyway, I'll be back in a minute. I'm back. Yeah. I had to do something real quick, and I was just like, I'm filming, but I'll come back. And so I'm back. I wasn't away. I was a few seconds for you guys that are watching, but a bit longer for me. I was like a good few minutes actually. So my next assumption is that I assume you have the best relationship in the world with your mum. This is this is really interesting because I have an okay relationship with her, meaning that there are times that we can get on, but there are times where we really don't get on. She's not on the same intellectual level with me, and it takes quite a few goes before explaining something to her, which it's fine. I'm happy to do that, you know. But when you've explained it about 6 times and they still don't understand, you just say, don't worry about it, it's fine. But then my mum's sorry, I am worried about it. You need to explain a bit easier. And I'm saying it's not important, it's okay. But my mum's sorry, but I really want to know. And then you still try and explain and they're still not getting it. And then in the end, mum's sorry, oh, don't worry about it. But I've already said, don't worry, it's okay. Don't worry about what? And I've gone, can we stop the conversation? Yeah, okay, if you want to. Yes, please, I'm getting a bit stressed. I love my mum, but when she gets quite confused, like, I never know what to say sometimes, because I don't always know if she's going to understand what I'm talking about. Which, you know, I try and learn to deal with it, you know. There are times where someone's telling me something and I'm thinking, I don't really understand, you need to explain. And they will understand. They will understand. They will explain to me, which, you know, that's fine. Back, I need to go to the toilet. And I don't think you needed to know where I've been, but it's, you know, when you've had a bit to drink, you end up going to the toilet a fair bit more than you normally do, so that's the thing. I got a few more assumptions to go, but before I mention them, it will be tomorrow that I try and upload another Sims video. If it's really not working, I'm gonna have to say goodbye to the series, I'm afraid, which does make me more annoyed than sad because I actually worked hard on them, and it's something that I'm quite proud of because I love my Sims and I really want it to, you know, like really kick off and like actually get somewhere. And it can't if I have to finish. But I'm determined to make sure that it does work because I don't want to work that hard for it to be chucked down the drain. Honestly, I work really hard on all of my videos and I really try and make sure that they're good for you guys to feel entertained. You know, if Sims isn't gonna work, I don't know what other gaming videos are gonna work. You know, but I'll keep trying. I will get there at some point. Okay, so my next this I don't know what to say apart from just read it out and just so my next assumption is your dog is actually a boy, not a girl. So they are saying they assume that she's really a boy, not really a girl, and I'm just humiliating her. She is 100% a girl. Just look at her private area and you'll see she's not a boy. She doesn't cock her leg up to go wee-wees. She does what a lady dog would do. Or as the lady dogs are known as, bitches. But you know, she's my little princess. But no, she is 100% a girl. She often gets mistaken for a boy. Sometimes when my brother Ryan or me would take her for a walk, we often get people saying, oh, he's so cute. Oh, look at him. And I've said, does she have a dick? And they're saying, no, she doesn't. Did he have it cut off? And I've said, it's a girl. Her name's Polly. If you read her name tag that she has on her lead, well, her collar, you would see she's got a girl's name because she's a girl. I know there are some names out there that are unisex, but I'm pretty sure Polly's only a girl's name. If it is also a girl's name, I really do apologise. But she's not a boy. She's never been a boy. She's not. I'm not even gonna go there. Someone commented saying that I assume she's really a boy and she's transitioning into a girl. Why would I want to put my dog through that? I don't think it's possible to do that to a dog. I don't understand. She is a girl and doesn't want to be anything else, and I don't want her to be anything else. I love her for who she is, and I won't have her change. You know, I got one more. My next assumption is I assume that you don't really have a brother because you mention him in most of your videos, but we don't see him. That's because he doesn't actually live with me and he's camera shy and he doesn't want to be introduced on camera. But I genuinely, those who saw my video where I was showing you old pictures, you'll see that there's young baby ones of him. And he looks exactly like me, so you'll notice that he is my brother and he is real. And for those who have said he doesn't exist, he really does. I love him to bits, but he's a pain in the ass. Honestly, I call him loads of names that I shouldn't do, but then I can really annoy him as well. Anyway, I want to say a big thank you for the love and support, the extra subscribers. Thank you so much. And I will see you in the next video. Have a lovely week and a beautiful day. I love you all so much, and thank you so much for watching and just everything. Thank you. Bye. Mwah.